So hi guys and welcome back to another Projectwin. Little shot in there, going to run through how the update of the year to date has gone, what the scoring average is, how the new clubs are working out, and a few bits of what I've changed and what's really helping on course. So let's have a little go. Okay, so this is one thing that's really helped this year. So let me just spin you around. So that's really helped this year. My wedge play has got a lot sharper. Done a lot of work on it. Got 3 distances with each wedge, both 58, 52 and pitching wedge, to try and dial these distances in. I've been hitting them pin high a lot more, giving myself a lot more chances on shorter holes where I've got the driver right down the front. The driver is another thing that's really improved. So got to hit it a lot more. Keep trying to hit it down as many holes as possible. That has been my thing. It's been my sort of New Year's resolution for want of anything else. So gotta use driver more. Don't get scared of it. Use it down holes where you wouldn't normally use it. Get yourself in better positions, but without taking unnecessary risks. So it's not like I'm just whacking driver everywhere. I am being a bit more calculated with it, but again, I'm not automatically defaulting back to 3-wood. Got to keep hitting that driver, get it a bit closer, and then with shots like this in here, then I can start to try and hole a few more putts. With that in mind, let's try and hole this one. Okay guys, so just missed that one, but not too bad. Take that most of the time, but that wedge play is a lot more improved. Let's have a look at the next thing that's improved. Let's try and drive with the other hand. So this is the other area that I've been really working hard on. Driving the ball has never ever been, I wouldn't say it's not been a strength, because that's not true. Like, I've always hit it okay, but I've always tried to hit a draw. Now over the winter, as you saw with the swing changes, I've been trying to neutralise my path out, and I've really found that if I try and feel like I really hit a cut with driver, it just comes out pretty straight. So I am sort of allowing for it to cut at times, and then on holes where I really need to find a fairway, then I will try and cut it a little bit more. But my fairways in regulation stat this year has gone up so much, which has put me in such better positions to then attack flags, go for par 5s, etc. By putting in the fairway, it's definitely made me a better golfer. So that sounds really easy to do, just put it in the fairway more, but I need to put it in the fairway and keep my speed up. So I am going to start working back. I've bought some super speed stuff. I am going to start to work on that as well, but work on it alongside the technique that I'm using presently. So if I can keep this in terms of the fairways in regulation stats quite high, but then add some yardage as well, then we're really going to see those scores start to really come down, hopefully. That alongside drive it a little bit better, wedge play, and my putting has got better. I know I missed the last one, but come on, let me off. First putt of the day. So that has got better as well. My greens in regulation stat is good. It's one of those things. I have not neglected the iron play, but I've really focused on the driving and the wedge and the short game and a bit of putting as well. So again, putting could have some more focus put upon it. And I haven't played quite as much as I could have done, but we'll discuss that in just a second. Right, let's hit a shot in here. Got down, I've got probably 190, no, maybe a bit further. Well, let's just gun it, that'll be easier, rather than standing there guessing. Oh, you got one of these. Right, so just have a little walk around here. 115. 115? Definitely 215. 215 in here. So let's hit 3-iron, just try and run it, get it short of the green, get it running on, and then we'll discuss why I haven't really played as much and why I'm going to play a bit more throughout the summer. that'll be close. Just clip the tree on the corner. So don't know if you can see it. That big tree there. Oh, going the wrong way. That one there. Just clip that. We'll see. Oh, I hit that so good as well. Never mind. Okay, so why haven't I played as much as I would have liked? Well, there's two reasons. One, I have to manage coaching and working on top of playing, so I'm not lucky enough to be able to play full time or anything like that. I do my coaching, I really enjoy my coaching. That is the best part of my job. So trying to manage that and manage playing. Oh, I've just got it on the front edge. It's not too bad. So to try and manage those two is tricky. I work at a school every single week, so I do lots of individual coaching at the school and some group stuff, so trying to fit that in term time and play is a bit tricky. Obviously with summer holidays coming up, that will be easier to manage, so that's when hopefully the playing element is going to kick up a little bit. Going to use that to then go and play with Simon on weeks when I haven't got a competition. We'll do some vlogs and some bits on course, some challenges, some tall v smalls that you all like, so get those done as well. But that is going to be where hopefully the competition side of things really starts to ramp up. So got to keep sharp. Next week, week after, 1st of July, whenever that is. Anyway, on that day I've got the first round of the Suffolk Match Play Championships, so hopefully get through that. I'm playing against Keith Preston from Aldeburgh. So Keith is a fellow of the PGA, a very, very knowledgeable coach, one of the county coaches, so playing against him, so that will be a tough match, so I've got to be on my game for then, so I've got to keep sharp. So let's chip this on, and also got some new bits in here that we need to show you. Right, chip this on, let's go. Not too bad. I'll tap that one in though. So let's have a little go with the wedge, one-handed for the 4. Birdie. So yeah, hopefully the playing will kick up a little bit, get into summer holidays, get the schedule sorted, get some pro-ams out there for anybody that wants to play in a pro-am. Please comment down below if you would like to come in play in a pro-am. Comment down below and we'll see if we can fix something up. Have a little look through the East Region schedule on the pga.info website and let me know in the comments below. If you want to play a pro-am, get in touch. Right, short par 4. Let's have a go. Okay, for you guys that would watch Alex Evans golf, and if you don't, go and check him out on YouTube, does some great stuff. We've got some babies here, so he's always talking about the geese on his course. We've got some little ducks there. Mum and Dad sitting on the side, very proud. We've got some geese as well somewhere. Let's go and find them for him. So we're on the 5th hole here at the Suffolk where I work. So this is a short par 4, so if I pan you round quickly, see there's a ditch along this side running into a pond here. I've just hit it to the end of the fairway here. So we've got this little shot into this green, up to here. So it's nice and isolated. Now this is drivable, but again, even with me being a little bit more confident with driver, this isn't a drive that I'm going to take on. So it isn't the fact that I'm just hitting driver everywhere. I'm being selective of where I hit it, but I am hitting it a lot more and being a bit more confident still on the tee, thinking that I can hit the fairways with it, not just default back to 3-wood because I know that goes straight, taking on with driver, getting a bit of extra distance, which is really helping me. Even if you're a club further down there, it's so much easier. And stats wise, strokes gained wise, the closer you get, the better you'll be. So even if I'd hit it into the rough here, with now 70 yards left in, I've got to be better out of the rough from 70 yards than I would have been out of the fairway from back at 120, 130. Right, sit this one in here and then smash driver down the next. Okay, so it's 80 yards. I got it slightly wrong. It's 80 yards. This is a green light hole for me. Flag right in the middle of the green. Loads of green in front to work with, a bit of green behind, so I can be nice and aggressive, try and hit this close. Let's try and make 3. Please replace your divots. So as I was saying, improve the wedge play. That one's gone fairly close, and yeah, let's go and see. Let's try and hold it for a 3, shall we? After saying my pattern's improved, got to hold something. Oh, nearly didn't drive over the bridge. So let's just spin you round. So hit that in there fairly close. So let's see if we can hold it. So the cup was full of water there. It has smashed it down here in Suffolk for the last 3 or 4 days. So the course is holding up well. It's playing lovely. We had the greens fertilised yesterday. They've really come up well. So the course is playing good. Made 3 there. Sit driver down here then. Let's go. Tried to hold that cut up into the wind and it's just stayed a little straight, so left hand rough. It's not ideal, but long way down there. Okay, so we've got 76 in here, so wind's slightly down and off my right hand side, but again just trying to make sure don't get too deep into this grass and get it too high on the face. So really just trying to almost hover the club on the top and really try and take a really shallow divot on the way through here. Strike was okay, should run out of that lie, so hopefully that's okay. It's just gone over the mound, so I can't really see where it's finished. So after telling you all that I'm playing better, I better tell you the scores. So I've had 10 competitive rounds this year. So from 10 competitive rounds, my stroke average is 73.9. So 74. Which, to be fair, I'm pretty happy with. In fact, if you'd have given me that at the start of the year and said, look, halfway through, this is where you're going to be, I would have taken it. So I'm not disappointed. There was one nice score in there. Like last Friday we played charity day here at the Suffolk and played with 2 non-members and the vice captain. I managed to shoot 68, so 4 under. Had it 6 under through 12. Then made it 2 scrappy bogeys coming in. It's really windy. I was really happy the way I controlled the ball, kept the ball in play and flighted it really nicely, and obviously hold a few putts as well. So the scores that are in there, it is getting better. So just got to keep plugging away. Just need to get through this bit, get playing more, and then hopefully those 68s will be a little bit more frequent, not as infrequent as they have been recently. And that isn't the best wedge shot I've ever hit in my life. But there you go. Let's see if we can hold it. Okay guys, so there is a couple more things to cover. So there's been a lot go on outside of golf that I'm really, really proud of myself for, which I don't actually say that very often. I actually give myself much praise very much. So I completed the Manchester half marathon. It did take a while, 2.5 hours, but we got round and I've signed up to do the Great East Run, so another half marathon in Ipswich on the 22nd 2nd of September, I think that's right. So I knew that if I didn't have anything to strive for, I probably would just give up the running. I know what I'm like. If I've got nothing to play for in golf or to train for, then I don't tend to do it. I only tend to do it when it needs to be done, which is a bit lazy of me really, but I've got to try and get out of that, or try and set myself more goals. So setting myself the goal of the 22nd of September, got to keep running. So was really proud to get that round, and finding that the running and the fitness is really helping my golf. Coming off the course, just not feeling tired, legs don't hurt, nothing like that, and it's just better for me. Really seeing the benefits in my body changes in terms of clothes not fitting quite so well, which is always a good sign. Just feeling a bit stronger, a bit fitter generally, which is always good. So that side of things is really good. I've been eating and drinking a lot better on the golf course. By doing the running, it came to my attention that actually I don't actually eat that well or drink that well on the golf course. So keeping hydrated every single hole, little sips all the way around, grazing on bits and pieces like biltong and nuts and bits like that on the way around the golf course, rather than, as every pro shop sells, they always sell the chocolate bar. Oh, I'm just going to drop that. So they always sell a chocolate bar, whereas that's just really bad for you on the way around. Just gets those blood sugar levels spiking a bit too much. So I've been trying to do that. I've got a video coming out about not always the happiest or the most confident on the golf course still. So need to get working on that. There's a video coming about that. I still get very nervous and very angry at times on the course. I'm quite an emotional person in general life, so for me not to bring too much emotion to this game is hard work, because it, as you all know, it does beat you up at times. Anyway, so I'm really happy with those bits. Can see some big changes in that. And then there's just one change to the bag. We have a 5-wood, so let's just, so I've got a Ping G. It's got, what's it got, an 84 gram stiff Fujikura shaft in it. So this is actually off a mate of mine. He said that, oh, why don't you give my 5-wood a go? I hit it and absolutely loved it from the first moment I've hit it. So that is staying in the bag for as long as he doesn't want it back. Hopefully he doesn't want it back. Please don't want it back. So the hybrid's out. It gives me a lot more options out of rough and bits and pieces and off the tee. I've found since putting it in, I've used it so much more than I've ever used the hybrid. So the 5-wood is staying. We're going to go and try and hold this putt. Guys, all that's left to say is thanks for watching. Thanks for visiting PGA Life 365 again. There'll be more Projectwin videos coming. There's some Project Left stuff from Simon and some development curve from Ryan as well. So keep watching those guys, and we'll be back with you on course very soon. Stay tuned to the channel, and if you haven't done, just click subscribe. That really helps us out. Hit the bell icon, and we'll see you again soon.